Hey guys, welcome back to the Gratitude Incarnate podcast. I'm your host, Amanda Rose, and this is the Daily Divine Download. So if you're new to the podcast, the Daily Divine Download is just a quick episode that I release each day with an inspired message that I want to share with you guys. So if you're new to the podcast, thanks for hitting play. Thanks for being here with us. It means so much to me. And I really encourage you to reach out to me on Instagram at Abundance Architect or Facebook on Gratitude Incarnate. And just let me know what you think about the podcast. Let me know if you have any topic suggestions or, any feedback or questions about anything. So let's get into today's episode. Today I want to talk to you guys about going with the flow of life. So what I've learned through my manifestation process is that when we go with the flow, there are things sometimes kind of working behind the scenes that we don't really understand until, months later, that served a purpose. So what we can do is we can learn to go with the flow of things that come up. Let's say that you make plans to go somewhere and something comes up. Someone calls you, they need your help. Your schedule for work got rearranged. Things like that, typically we can tend to get upset about that, and I understand that sometimes it can be frustrating. For me, consistency is much easier when things are going according to plan. But, sometimes we don't always have that luxury of things going according to our plans, and sometimes we ask for things, we want things, we desire things, and the universe knows so much better than we do on how to get those things for us. Okay. So this is why I tell you it's important not to worry about the how. Okay. The how is not your job. And that's how you learn to go with the flow, is when you stop worrying about the how. The how is going to work itself out. And if you go along with it, you're going to get where you want to be so much more smoothly and quickly. And that manifestation process is just going to feel a lot more seamless. It's all going to feel like it just makes sense. Whereas right now, in the moment, it probably doesn't feel sensible at all. You probably can't make sense of it at all, but that's not your job to understand that how right now. Okay, you just need to know what and why and show up consistently for that, okay, and go with the flow of things as they come up. So this morning, I've been thinking about this for a couple of days. Yesterday, I heard a song by Queens of the Stone Age, Go With the Flow, and it kind of got me started thinking about this topic and how I could bring this message onto the podcast. And not coincidentally, as the synchronicities of the universe are, I actually listened to a motivational speech this morning by Dr. Dwayne Dyer, and he talks about a poet, a Chinese poet, who basically wrote all of these short little verses, kind of like little poems, little quotes that are basically tips for us on how to live more like our higher selves, okay? And there's a quote that really speaks to going with the flow that I wanted to share with you guys today. And here's the quote. Life is a series of natural and spontaneous changes. Don't resist them. That only creates sorrow. Let reality be reality. Let things flow naturally forward in whatever way they like. And that is by Lao Tzu. That's Lao space TZU. Okay? And what this is really about is about acceptance, It's about learning to steady yourself through that process of change. This is something that we all experience in life, and this is just the reality, and this is how we move towards serenity in our lives, okay? I hope this makes sense. I hope this is helpful to you. Like I said, please feel free to reach out to me on those platforms, Instagram at Abundance Architect, or on our Facebook page at Gratitude Incarnate. Let me know if you have any feedback, any topic suggestions, or any questions for me. I want all of you to know how grateful I am for you listening today and hitting play on this episode. Please, if you find that this information and these episodes are helpful for you, please share this with your friends. Send them a text with the link in the text message, share it on your social media, let them know, this isn't only going to help them, this is also going to help me in manifesting my desires and sharing this message with as many people as possible. Thank you so much for being on this journey with me, and I want you to have a grateful day.